Hi, this is a recap here for November 17th, in particular a topic that is our number one use case. It's RSVP buttons. Our buttons are used as API code inserts into email marketing platforms like MailChimp. And with regards to what I've been doing today is getting through the MBA data set. I've showed you Zach's calendar. Zach's calendar is essentially a create, read, update, and delete engine, or CRUD. It communicates to the API gateway. This API gateway in particular is on a piece of tech we built called the Calendar Invite Server. The Calendar Invite Server itself generates codes for web, email, and apps. And in particular, number one use case is the MailChimp button. And how the MailChimp button works is after you send your data, in this case here, MBA data was the example. It's created in the Calendar Invite Server console. You go to the button selector here in the event organizer dashboard. You click RSVP button. You grab a button for a particular event. In this case here, I have a whole bunch of event data for the NFL, NBA, and MLB for this calendar year. In particular, this is NFL data. In this example here, I've scrolled down. I've selected MailChimp. This data is in there as a link. I copy the link. I insert it into a call to action area in MailChimp as an example here, which I did. I then deployed the MailChimp template to my database of potential customers that wanted to go to this particular NFL game. When they click the RSVP call to action button, that button actually is a calendar invite in the back end. That summons our calendar invite server to actually build a particular curated calendar event for this game, and that calendar invite goes out to your customer's email address. As an example here, hits our API, goes out, and your customer says yes, no, or maybe, and we collect that data from your customer's calendar invitation, which was sent to them from the MailChimp template, hits the API gateway, which is ours on the calendar invite server, and then we collect that data here in the dashboard for you all to see. That is as simple as that. When I go to a live dashboard and look at a whole bunch of data, as I've showed you here, the recap here is I go to, say, the Denver Nuggets here. You'll see live data. So let me show you the Nuggets over here. I'll just type in NUG for the Nuggets here in Denver. Excuse me here. Let me go back to 17th. Let me refresh my data here. Sorry for that. The woes of live demos, as they say. I'll go here to the 18th. Here's the 17th. Okay, here's my data. And in particular, I'm looking for the Nuggets. Let me type in the NUG. There's the Nuggets data there. So I'm going to update this data. You'll see it here live. I'm going to update the data here from Zach's calendar client to this live calendar invite server over here for this event, showing you all how this data works. I'm going to go ahead and take this data here off this little notepad. I'm going to put away my PowerPoint. And I'm going to add this, and I'm going to hit save. And you're going to see that the Denver Nuggets data is updated here in this dashboard. And that dashboard data is right here. You'll see me refresh. And it shows you in live theater that data is actually updated here in the dashboard here. The importance is if I wanted to send an invite and use a button, something like MailChimp, as I scroll through it, you'll see that my data here is in this map here, and I can go to basically all the Nuggets data here. Nuggets games loaded. The first one that comes up here is view the link. And if I view the link, that's the copy data for this link. I would copy that data and then put it into this template here, insert it into the game data, and someone clicks this calendar invite for an NBA game, not an NFL game, they would receive a calendar invitation, much like I showed you all here. When someone clicks the button, they actually get a live calendar invite. So that's the way the data works for the RSVP buttons. And if you have to know more, there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos out there on MailChimp RSVP buttons. And you can see here we do them for Klaviyo, SendGrid, and a whole bunch of others. And for sure for HubSpot. Thanks for stopping by.